Time for this week's Lasco Nutrition Tip. If you are on a weight loss regime, try and reduce consuming empty calories. Lasco Nutrify is a meal replacement drink with protein and over 20 vitamins and minerals.
Good morning, Team Losing It.
Good morning.
And how are you? You're fine. It's really good to be here today with you to share with you. I've always been on the other side of the camera watching you. Very exciting program, I must say. But it's even more exciting to see the effort that you have and have been putting in to losing it, right? Are you losing it?
Oh, yes.
Feel good losing it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, awesome. And so I know it has also been quite a motivating program for Jamaicans generally, for those who would want to lose it but maybe don't have the courage to lose it, and those who are already on the path of losing it and you're just motivating them a little more. So we want to look at nutrition today a little more and your exercise. Do you think that nutrition has played a role in you losing it? Definitely? How so? You have to? You have to diet. And we use that term a little loose sometimes, diet. What does diet really mean? Your meals. All right, so pretty much is what you consume, but a conscious effort is needed when you're talking about now making healthy choices, right? And so nutrition is the conscious effort that you put in terms of your choices that you make now, right? So your caloric, you know that term, you hear it all the time, calories and your caloric intake. So these terms will become home to you now because you're expert in losing weight, right? Yes, agreed? Definitely. So you know the balance there, whatever you put in must be equal to what you put out for you to maintain a weight. And so overall weight management is just balancing your caloric intake and your level of usage. It is important for you to know this point that your body will respond to you losing the weight. And this is how nutrition comes into play even a little more, right? And your physical activity. So the calories you take in, you need to count them, but you want those calories to count, right? Very, very deep statement, right? And what does that mean exactly? You can consume, say you have a diet of, if you're talking to your individual nutritionist, a diet of 2,000 kilocalories, and that is clear. That's an average, right? If you're losing weight, a program might require that you go a little less than that. But the composition of that diet is important. How much carbohydrates you put in, how much fat you put in, how much protein you put in. Look out for the hidden sugars. So you have sugar in your bread, you have sugar in your biscuits, you have sugars in the little juice them, you know, a lot too. You have to be reading your food labels. You have to let it become a part of you in terms of what you're actually putting in. So it is okay if you get something, ask exactly the caloric intake of this. What is it that I am taking in? So we go to your fats. And fats have been demonized so much. And we hear the bad fat. And this, I mean, we're so scared, we don't want to consume fat any at all, for the most part. But it is important. It is also essential, right, for your normal body functioning. Right, we don't have to go into the biochemistry and all of that today, but fats are important. But the choice, again, of fats that you consume is also very critical. And you're the expert. Tell me the different fats. You have the bad fat, you have the good fats, as they are termed. Trans fat, do you know where you get the trans fat from?
Butter.
Butter? Okay.
Oil.
And the oil?
The complex oils like, yeah, well, all oils have fat, but some of them is easier. Like olive oil is not so heavy like the coconut oil or the corn oil.
Okay.
So the olive oil is a better choice in that case because it is easily broken down. But yeah, broken down during the digestion process. Okay. So, you know, so maybe it still has fat and stuff, but you can better, the body will utilize that better because this is broken down during the digestion process, so rather than the other oils, I think.
So the trans, and sometimes you hear the saturated. So these are mainly found in your processed foods and all of that, right? And so you want to go for more natural acquiring fats, your oils, etc. But cholesterol, you hear the term cholesterol very frequently, often, and we know the risk factor for having too much cholesterol in the body, right? You clog the arteries, etc. And so again, you need to be conscious of the choice of fat. So that's it for the fat. But last, but by no means least, is your proteins. Excellent, excellent, and it is exactly your muscle mass. So your proteins, it should be about 30% of what you are actually consuming based on your caloric intake, and it will help you know. But we can make reference. You have a shake right now, and we look at sometimes your protein. You might not achieve that. Your meat, even if you're a vegetarian, you don't eat meat, you might not get your adequate protein for the day, right? But you have a shake right in your hand. So in terms of a meal replacement, it can take the place of a snack as well. It's Nutrify. The content is 230 calories. So a nice replacement of the meal here. So the take-home message today, and I know you have been in a number of programs, etc., that speaks to nutrition. You taking charge thereafter. Maintenance is critical, and the lifestyle changes in what you choose to consume is what will help you to maintain this weight thereafter, right, and go even further for your goals. Right? Team losing it? Losing it? You're losing it, and losing it the healthy way.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are we feeling today? Great. Okay. The word yoga means union. It means the integration of the body, the mind, and the soul. This practice was developed over 5,000 years ago. And what it really is about is really integrating all of those three. And once we can integrate all of those three, we're said to have perfect health. So it's not just about what's going on the outside, it's what's going on the inside, all right? In our practice of yoga, we breathe in and out through the nose. Now, I know that may be uncomfortable because we're used to breathing in and out through our mouth, so I want you to just try the best that you can. So before we start our practice, we're going to just begin to settle our mind. Sitting in your cross-legged position, I want you to start to move your shoulders around, move your neck around, anything that you need to.
What I like most about yoga was the breathing exercises.
And just starting to breathe through the nose. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Nice big inhale. I want you to reach up towards the ceiling.
What I like most about the exercise, the relaxing part makes you feel relaxed, you know, make you want to drop asleep at night time, yeah.
Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2.
Well, I think yoga will help my day-to-day life in, as I said before, helping me to remain more calm.
I want you to think of these as the legs of your table. Inhale, arch the back, head up. Inhale.
It relaxes the mind, it relaxes the body, and the soul as well.
So one of the things that yoga helps us with is balance. Yep, we're going to lift that right leg up. So lift that right leg up. I want you to flex your foot. Nice. Hold. Breathe.
The most fun part for me was when we assumed a position.
Nice. Breathe. To about your right knee, and I want you to push back. Come back, come back, come back, come back. There you go. Come back as far as you can. Roll over onto your right side, like you're taking a nap. Hands under the side of the face. There you go, fetal position. Let us give thanks for the gift of yoga and the opportunity to share the practice with each other this morning. As the light in me honors the light in you, together we say, Namaste. Thank you. The contestants face the unknown on the other side of the break. It's our final challenge on losing it. The wait is over.
Come on, everyone.